Laws of exponents, number 4 to number 7. Number 4, the quotient law. In quotient law, you have x to the m over x to the n is equal to x m minus n, where x is not equal to 0 and m and n are positive integral exponents. For example, you have 8x to the 5th over 2x squared. So you will have 8 over 2 and x 5 minus 2. So to simplify, 8 over 2, you have 4, and then you have x 5 minus 2 is x cubed. So therefore, you have 4x cubed. Number 2, 2x to the 12th over negative 3x cubed. You will have 2 over negative 3 and x 12 minus 3. So therefore, you will have negative 2 over 3 and x to the 9. In short, you're just going to subtract their exponents. Number 5, negative exponents. X to the negative n is equal to 1 over x raised to n, where x is not equal to 0 and n is a positive integral exponent. For example, 2 raised to the negative 2 is equal to 1 over 2 squared. Now you can simplify 2 squared, so therefore you will have 1 over 4. Number 2, negative 3a to the 5th over 15a to the 7th. You will have negative 3 over 15 and a 5 minus 7. Negative 3 over 15 is equal to negative 1 over 5, and a 5 minus 7 is a raised to negative 2. Now, because you have a negative exponent, our final answer will be negative 1 over 5a squared. Next, zero exponent. So, x raised to 0 is equal to 1, where x is not equal to 0 and m and n are positive integral exponents. For example, 3 raised to 0 is equal to 1. Negative 21x cubed over 7x cubed. You will have negative 21 over 7, x 3 minus 3. Now, negative 21 over 7 is equal to negative 3, and x 3 minus 3 is equal to x raised to 0. So therefore, you will have negative 3 and x raised to 0 is equal to 1. So final answer will be negative 3. Next, negative quantity 4x cubed yz to the 5th raised to 0. Now, the negative sign outside, you just copy it here, and then the whole thing inside the parenthesis raised to 0 is equal to 1. So therefore, you will have the negative sign and 1. So therefore, final answer will be negative 1. Then finally, number 4, you have power of a quotient law. So you have x over y raised to m. So in this law, you need to distribute the exponent to the numerator and the denominator. So therefore, it will be equal to x to the m over y to the m. Again, where x is not equal to 0 and m is a positive integral exponent. For example, negative 3 x squared over y cubed raised to 4 outside there. So therefore, we're going to distribute the exponent outside to everything inside. So you will have negative 3 raised to 4 and x squared raised to 4, and also to the denominator, so you will have y cubed raised to 4. Now simplify. Negative 3 raised to 4 is 81. X squared raised to 4 is x to the 8. Y cubed raised to 4 is y 12. So therefore, final answer is 81x to the 8 over y 12. Number 2, you have 2x squared y squared over 5 raised to 2. Again, distribute inside, the exponent outside. So you will have 2 squared, x squared raised to 2, and y squared raised to 2 over 5 squared. Let's simplify. 2 squared is equal to 4, x squared raised to 2 is x to the 4th, y squared raised to 2 is y to the 4th, and 5 squared is equal to 25. So therefore, final answer is 4x to the 4th, y to the 4th over 25.